is talking about.
What's up, family? A good Samaritan picking up people's tabs and giving out money was shot dead Sunday in a fight that appears to have been sparked by his generosity. 41-year-old Craig Brewer was shot in the head and killed at about 3 a.m. during an altercation at a Gainesville Waffle House, according to a statement from the Alachua County Sheriff's Office. The suspected shooter, 25-year-old Ezekiel Hicks, was arrested at the scene. Witnesses told deputies that the victim was paying for meals and giving out money, and that dissolved into a verbal and then physical altercation. Check this out, family. Brewer is there picking up customers' tabs, handing out $20 bills, when a woman who is there with Hicks becomes upset because he hadn't paid for her meal. So Hicks decides to confront Brewer, and they get into an argument. Hicks leaves the restaurant, go get a gun. He comes back, and despite protest from the bystanders telling him, don't go in there, man, leave it alone, he goes in there anyway, back inside of the Waffle House to confront Brewer. They start fighting. He pulls out the gun, and he blasts Brewer to death. This fool was charged with first-degree premeditated murder. They're gonna hang his ass, and rightfully so. See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This dude is 25 years old, just threw his whole life away. Hey, man, at some point, people got to start taking responsibility for their action. We can't keep blaming this shit on single-parent households. We know what we got to do. We can't keep blaming it on growing up poor, ain't have a daddy in the house. He unlearned. We know that these are reasons. We know what the statistics say. We know of the traps. Almost every dude that I talk to in the hood that might be doing something dirty, man, these dudes are sharp, man. They'll sit there and tell you what's going on. Yeah, man, I know they are there. Yeah, they trying to catch me slipping, but I'm going to do it like this and I'm going to do it like this. So they're making conscious decisions to chunk themselves. I can guarantee you, dude understood the ramifications of his actions. But he decided that, life don't mean too much to me. So I'm gonna squeeze this trigger. Anyway, it just don't matter. This is why I am for some form of gun control. Not all. I ain't one of them talking about get rid of all the guns. But I do know, I believe, first of all, let's get this straight. I am a gun advocate. But I do believe that for people who are not disciplined, if you have a gun, even if you can beat somebody fighting, you're going to pull the gun out. I'm telling you from experience. I have been in situations where I was on top, had the dude beat. And I'm ashamed to say it, man, I was still trying to pull it out, man, and pop him up. Because it's just something about that damn gun. You pull the gun out, it's over. You pull the gun out, pop, 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 man, it's over. We're going to end all this right now. So it just makes it so much easier to do something that you can't reverse. That's why a person got to be honest with themselves. Man, you got a hot temper. You're not versed in conflict resolution. Man, stay your ass away from handguns. Any type of guns. Stay away from conflict. Avoid conflict by any means necessary because you ain't ready for that gun. You're not ready for the consequences that come with squeezing that trigger. I can guarantee you his ass is sick now. It's something about being free and having a gun and just moving around, period. Even if you don't have a gun, just moving around and being reckless and not being supervised. That gives you a false sense of superiority, invincibility. But when you get those cuffs locked, when those cuffs go on, and you're in the back seat, that's when it starts playing out. And then when you go for that judge, before that judge, and then you go in that holding tank and that lawyer come back in there and say they're offering 25. And all you start thinking about all the shit you about to miss. If you got kids, you already know you can kiss that goodbye. Kiss all that first day of school, graduation, marriage, having some say so in what type of friends they pick and who they decide to link up with to marry and be in relationships. You're going to miss all of that. You're throwing all of that away. Might be in there when your mama died, when your daddy died, family members died. All of that. You really going to take a chance on doing something that can put you before a judge who in all likelihood has been trained, indoctrinated to oppress you, to actually send you to prison. Who actually made a deal with the devil to send you to prison when you come before him. Now, considering your circumstances, your background, you made a mistake, it ain't gonna matter. You out of here. That dude did all of that. What for? He's a double bomb ass dude. Pay for your own damn woman meal. Man, I wouldn't even allow the dude to pay for my woman's meal. I don't give a damn how much money he got. I don't care how much he handing out. You better not stick your damn hand out there talking about give me some of that money. He ain't taking, that's totally disrespectful in the first place. So she was out of pocket and he was double out of pocket for defending that ignorance. Man, where does these people come from? Where do they come from? This is sick, y'all. This is madness. God, man. Whoa. Man, dude threw his whole life, destroyed his family, destroyed the dude's family. Dude is just trying to do something nice. He's feeling generous. Man, I'm going to pay for some people meals. I'm paying it forward. I'm paying it forward. And even when you're doing good, somebody is going to be jealous and it's not going to be enough for somebody. And who knows, he probably was going to pay for her. He probably just forgot about her. Or he probably just respected the fact that she had a man right there and he didn't want to disrespect the dude. You know what I mean? And now this dude had lost his life. Being a man, I wouldn't want something like that on my record. Whereas I took a man's life because he wouldn't pay for my woman's meal. That is a new level of suckerism. And I thought that black people stopped going to the Waffle House anyway. I guess I didn't get the memo. Because nothing ever comes good out of the Waffle House. Not even the food. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?